Yay! Oh wait, no, that was last week. So, let me explain. Yes, I did say the horrible thing and then immediately get clocked in the back of the head with the big block of, I don't know, rock. What was it? It was the car that got caught up in the explosion by the lamppost and then got flung towards the door that was wide open while it was on fire, and somehow between getting around that corner and standing there, it decided to go bang and threw a massive lump of rock at my head. It was beautiful. It was beautiful timing. I love it. But, yeah. I did say the horrible thing. I did say the horrible thing that makes Americans cry all the bloody time. The word terrorism, which is exclusive for brown people, apparently. Yeah. That. So, Red Faction Guerrilla is a game about terrorism. That's all it is. Okay, yeah, there's the whole, oh, but the EDF are bad, they're oppressive, and but you're a terrorist. You're put in the mind of a terrorist, and you're blowing up buildings, and you're shooting people, and you're doing the whole radicalized thing, and it's fun. Okay, I don't have a sniper dart on my head. Good. Yeah, it's one of those weird little things where you're not... It's kind of like Spec Ops: The Line in many regards. It's doing the subversive thing. Okay, yes, Spec Ops: The Line does a very dark and hard thing to really talk about without going into what spoils Spec Ops: The Line. If you've not played Spec Ops: The Line, go play it. You're an idiot for not playing it. Simply, you're an idiot. Okay, that's lost several viewers, so I can say, yay, terrorism again. Yeah, Red Faction Guerrilla does that weird thing where it turns things on its head and puts you in the spot of the bad person, as we tend to put it. You know, the terrorism, the IRA, the Al-Qaeda's, name any of them, any form of, woohoo, let's blow stuff up. Because apparently that's how you change political minds, even though it kind of radicalizes both ends and America. So, yeah, it does that whole thing, and it makes it, I'm gonna try and say it again, fun. And it's weird. It's a weird thing to talk about because it is fun. It is fun to blow up a building in a game. In a game. In a game. Jesus Christ. You can't say those words without immediately saying in a game or in a game or immediately in a game. You just have to get that in there before someone clips it and goes, ah, you evil person who says that you love everything and you think rainbows and happiness and guns are bad and ooh, and a magic alien who can do time travel and just has a box that's blue and... Can you tell the coffee's kicked in? If you give me a ruddy big hammer, I'm going to knock a building over in about maybe a week. You give me some explosives, I'm going to knock about several buildings down in that week. I don't know how else to explain it. That is what Red Faction Guerrilla is. It's about blowing up buildings in games, and it's just fun. I don't know how else you could perceive this game, this beautiful bit of majesty where you can destroy buildings. How many times have you tried to drive through a building in Grand Theft Auto and... Move! Move! I'm driving through you. How many times have you driven into a tree and it's just gone... Sup? How brilliant would it be if you could have a game where you just blow everything up? Literally blow everything up. Okay, I sound like a mental patient now. It's just the best thing. You go around throwing cars into buildings. You blow up the buildings in games. I need to keep saying in games. God damn, in games. Coffee's just got right into me. However, that isn't the only thing that I want to say on Red Faction Guerrilla. I was about to cut to and that's it, but I'll just edit around that and you'll never know. Never know. Apart from this bit where I'm telling you that you'll never know. Never know. Anyway, yes, I'm in a weird mindset here where I love the driving a car into a building, then throwing a bunch of explosives on the supports of the building and throwing the building on top of the car that I've just driven into the building with. But, and call this a weird little hiccup of my weird psyche if you must, but I think the whole EDF thing is a bit overpowered. I don't know how to explain this other than, yeah, you're doing the bad thing, yeah, you're being the terrorist and you're a terrorism and all this nonsense, but I kind of feel like you should be somewhat, maybe a bit of a superhero of sorts. You know how when you're playing, I don't know, Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man, you can take a good few hits. You're playing Batman, you can take a good few hits and then you go in and have to deal with him and go, ooh. And yeah, I understand that they're using guns and you're just a normal human on Mars, somehow breathing without any special breathy things and... Ooh, look, Mars. Anyway, the point is, I get it. I get that you're just a squishy little human and you're going, ooh, bullets, but I don't care for having that. I don't care about having the, I guess, the constant annoyance to stop blowing up a building to deal with all of the nonsense that's trying to kill me. Does that make sense? I think it does. So yeah, that's Red Faction Guerrilla. It's about blowing up buildings. Fun blowing up buildings. What's that red dot on my head?